What's good, YouTube? And this is Smorpheus, Seafood Smo here from Smo's Monocoon Arts. And interesting show today. Um, I had a subscriber send in a donation. And no, it wasn't American Dream. So we already know American Dream only sends donations to crackheads and Jewish meth heads. I'm just kidding, Dream. I'm just busting your balls, Dream. Just busting your balls. Sort of. No, I love Dream. I love you, Dream. I love you, Dream. I love you. But anyway, I actually had a subscriber send in a donation today. And he sent me a donation of $19.99. He wants me to answer his question, right? So I'm kind of excited, man. I've never had that before, you know. People actually donating. So let me check this out. So this subscriber, shout out to James Guap, right? He goes, Seafood Smo, I love your work. Ever since I've been listening to you, I've unplugged through out of the Matrix. Been doing my research on the dome Earth, flat Earth, and but one of the things I'm really confused on is professional sports. Now, I agree with you on the NBA, the NFL being rigged, the outcomes. Now, the one thing I don't really agree on is baseball. Because I have a profound love for baseball. I am a baseball player. I'm in college right now, and I'm thinking about going pro. I just want to get your thoughts. Is the game of baseball rigged? Thank you again. Well, thank you, James. Thank you, James Guap, for the donation. My simple answer to that, James, is hell yeah, baseball's rigged. That's one of the first sports that became rigged since the beginning of time in the 1930s. The first sport was boxing that was rigged, and the second one was baseball. Now, I don't personally watch baseball. I don't bet on baseball because it's just too much. It's just too hard. Like, I just stick to betting on the UFC and betting on the NFL and boxing, right? But yeah, the sport of baseball is absolutely rigged. I'm going to tell you something else too, right? Do you know that in the MLB, they load certain baseballs? There's certain baseballs that have drones inside of them, right? They have these Cincinnati drones inside of them to where if you hit whoever they want to score a home run, they'll tell the pitchers, oh, give them this drone. This baseball with the drone in it. So when they throw the pitch, they want that player to hit a home run, right? You know, you ever notice when you see a certain player hit a home run, it just goes one direction and it always goes out the stadium. You ever notice you never see a home run that the ball stays in the park or in the stands? It always goes outside the stadium. You know why? Because there's a drone controlling it, right? They put these Cincinnati drones to where they want whenever the player hits the home run, it goes right out the stadium. It's like automatic. There's a Cincinnati drone in it. Because scientifically, if you throw a pitch at 90 with a real baseball, throw a pitch at 90 miles an hour, a true home run, it's not going to go out of the stadium. It's either going to go straight to the middle row of the stands, or it's going to go a little above the top bleachers there. You can't hit it out of the stadium. There's just not enough, because there's not enough matter in the baseball. I remember when I was at a Yankees game a few years ago, right? Remember me catching a baseball from Derek Jeter. It wasn't a home run, but it went into the stands. I caught it. I remember taking the baseball home. I remember cutting the baseball home open, and I seen this. I remember cutting the baseball open with the saw. You say, well, what made you cut the baseball open? Well, because I took the baseball home and I started hearing something in the baseball. I'm like, and then sure enough, I cut open the baseball with the saw and I see this drone. This like, and the drone's only that big, but because it's being controlled by the satellites, I'm like, why in the hell is there a fucking battery like sensory in here in this baseball? So yeah, I hate to bust your lids there, James, but yeah, the sport of baseball is also rigged. So yeah, it is what it is. Hopefully, man, you get into the pros, bro. You sell your soul, whatever. You can, be that home run hitter, bro. That next Barry Bonds,